Hey everybody, AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Total War Warhammer Empire campaign. So, last time around we took quite a beating from the orcs. They managed to sack Grunberg twice, and so our public order is in the toilet. There's not really anything we can do to recover it, unfortunately. No matter what we go after, we're gonna have a rebellion, so even if we, garrison this, it's not gonna make a difference. So we're just going to let it happen, and hopefully we can deal with it quickly. In the meantime, getting some revenge on these orcs might be kind of fun. We've got some population surplus. Let's see. Oh, the vampire counts in Averland went to war. We've encountered Schwarzhofen. We'll talk to them in just a second. And we're allies, or defensive allies anyways, with Stirland now. Okay. Ratgash, who are you? Okay, well, move me over here, but I think it's talking about these guys. Yeah, it is, okay. And, yeah, we lost, we know. We remember. You don't need to keep reminding us. Okay. I don't know what's happening here. It looks like the dwarves and the successionists are trying to siege this and get rid of those orcs. Hopefully they're successful. I need to deal with these guys as well, but they're out of my lands currently, so I'm less concerned with them than I am with everybody else right now. This is pretty beat up. It's going to be a couple turns before we can recover this, but we should be able to get to a village at some point. And this is apparently going to finish first, so that's kind of interesting. Oh, right, we're rebuilding the tier 1, not the tier 2. Never mind. Alright, well, let's get some revenge against these orcs.
It is war.
Cancel that for a second. Let's jump into diplomacy. I want to see what's going on with them. They might be out of this fight fairly soon. But on the positive side, it might get me an in with the dwarves here. Alright, so let's see. Where are they? These guys. So they only have a single settlement. It's currently under siege, so I think going to war with them is not a bad plan. Obviously, they're probably not long for this world, and so that might get me a little bit of diplomacy credit toward the Karak Norn dwarves. And they're the strongest of the dwarves that we know, so that's not a terrible plan either. Is there anybody else we can trade with? There's a couple options, but I don't think I want to get too friendly with everybody, because we are going to need someone to conquer after all. Kislev, you guys are way out there and pretty solid. 4th overall in strength. Let's see if we can't form an alliance with these guys.
Let us toast Ursun to your arrival.
We already have the non-aggression pact.
I only poison my enemies.
If we pay, I don't know, 950, they're not having it. Alright, so we're not quite there yet. But we will go ahead and declare war here. They are trespassing after all. Yeah, we don't need to get in on that. Oh, they went the long way, okay. Oh, they're gonna flee. Can we pursue?
What?
No, we're out of movement. Great. Okay, well that got us absolutely nowhere. I suppose we'll go ahead and advance since there's nothing else we can do. So I'll see you guys in the next turn. Alright, so Stirland was attacked by Wissenland, both of which are friendly toward me. Unfortunately, because we're allied to these guys, I kind of have to join them, otherwise it breaks the alliance. Although, I think if we decline, like, we are friendly with both of them and trading with both of them, we might be able to play both sides of this. Although, they might break our trade agreement if I decline, so I don't know. They are slightly stronger. I'm going to decline. Alright, so we do have a rebellion. You can see the rebels right here. They're raiding us, so we're going to need to go deal with them. The next Snappers faction is destroyed. We're being raided by the rebels. The Glower of Morslieb. The Glower, maybe? Let's see. Ooh, public order and growth down. I guess I should have spent that money to turn things around. Oh well. Our defensive alliance is broken, and Brock Ironpick is trespassing on my land. I believe that's probably the dwarves here. Yes. They did manage to get rid of the neck snappers though, so I'm fine with it. In the meantime, we need to make our way up here to deal with these rebels. Should probably recruit some troops along the way. Let's grab... I mean, more crossbowmen wouldn't be terrible, but I think some spearmen with shields would be a good idea.
It is for the best.
I'll take 3 of those. And our cattle pastures are done. What else can we do? Nothing. We gotta completely rebuild this before we can do that. So we're pretty much back to square one in Grunberg, unfortunately.
Ready.
Is there anything else we can do, or should we just advance again? It looks like we may as well just move it along. Interesting. The Karak Ziflin dwarves are offering to join me in war against the successionists for only 200 gold. I wouldn't mind that at all. And they can't actually take any of that land. So there's really no downside for me here. It's not like they're going to steal any of that from me. They can only settle land held by other dwarves or orcs. So that's, yeah, definitely. So Tempelhof has been destroyed. I don't know if we met them yet. Continue to be raided by the rebels. And this faction has joined forces with us in a bid to rid the world of our mutual enemies. Of course. So let's jump into diplomacy. I want to kind of advance that relationship a bit, because that should give us a little bit of a boost toward maybe a trade agreement, a non-aggression pact, maybe even a defensive alliance. So let's see if we can press that. Alright, where are they? Oh, we can't trade with them. But let's at least try to improve our relationship here.
You may speak before my shield bearers and on the oath stone.
Maybe some military access? What would it cost me to make that happen? I'll offer them 1,000? That's not gonna be enough. So I guess we can't quite do anything there. But we'll see. Maybe this war will help us advance that relationship. Oh, we could trade with these dwarves though.
My throng stands ready.
And they might accept,
Do
actually.
not disappoint.
They're gonna reject, but I might be able to make that one happen. I don't want to pay them too much though, that's the thing. If I offer them a bunch of money, it kind of defeats the purpose of a trade agreement. It's still gonna reject. Let's see about a trade with maybe... Can I enter a number? Oh, I can. Let's try 600. Because if I just click the arrow, it's gonna go up to 1,000. 600 is not bad. I don't know that I want to go any higher than that though. They're gonna reject. Alright, we'll try 900, and that's gonna be my final offer. So we'll offer them... Okay, no, we just want 900. Okay, let's try that. Still unsuccessful, so we'll have to leave that alone. Alright, well, nothing left to do but attack these guys.
Attack!
Ooh, they are a lot stronger than they were last turn. We still have the advantage, but they have a bunch of mortars. Holy crap. I always find that kind of strange in Total War games. These guys are supposed to be rebels. They're not necessarily, you know, a well-armed, well-trained force, but somehow they always end up having really, really good equipment. For example, a bunch of outriders, a bunch of mortars, a bunch of halberdiers, and some handgunners. So their army, while smaller than mine, is, I would say, better trained. Also, I forgot to swap the Emperor back in, which is dumb of me, but we should be fine. We're basically going level 1 against level 1 here, so as long as we are aggressive, the mortars shouldn't be able to tear us apart too badly. Alright, so we're playing on a fairly flat field here. Let's grab everybody. Yeah, we'll just grab everyone.
Victory will be ours.
And I'm going to move them back slightly. And then we'll get our formation set up. Alright, so before we get started, I just want to show you our formation really quickly. We've got the swordsmen along the front of our melee troops, 6 across, and then we've got the spearmen with shields, three across behind them, and then the regular spearmen are making up the sort of capstones, bookends, whatever you prefer, on either end of the formation, and then we have the crossbowmen 4 across in the front with the handgunners at the absolute front there. And then Helgar Huldorf is in the back here so that I can adjust him to meet the enemy hero wherever he decides to go. And then the Reiksguard cavalry are out here ready to charge wherever they need to. I forgot about the halberdiers though, so let's throw them in the back line along with Mr. Huldorf, and they're going to kind of go wherever they're needed. So let's get started, and immediately I'm going to pause here because I don't want to eat a bunch of mortar rounds. I need to reset this formation to include them, and we're just going to run right at them. We can't afford to sit back and wait. They're going to tear us to shreds. So I'm going to run to about... No, we want to get on top of the hill. So about there. We're going to charge, and then the missile troops are going to stop, continue to fire from there, and everybody else is going to run past them and engage. And then the cavalry is going to run up to this hill here where they should be safe from any ranged fire. And then they're going to advance on the artillery as best they can. Okay, so let's see how this plays out. We're immediately going to start taking some mortar fire, because that thing's got pretty solid range. Although they're taking their time with it. Interesting, they're adjusting their lines. They wasted a lot of time there. They're still moving these guys, which is not smart. They should have just fired immediately. But yeah, they're definitely wary of my cavalry out here. So let's keep them moving. I don't want them to eat a bunch of mortar shells. If we have to, we'll retreat them. Oh yeah, they're firing at these guys. Let's get out of there. Oh no, don't get hit. Yeah, I'm gonna micro these guys around a little bit. Just, oh god. That was a direct hit, but we managed to survive. We're just gonna kind of keep moving around there. It did work out pretty nicely though. They wasted a bunch of time firing at these guys for absolutely no good. We're going to start engaging in just a second. I should probably stop a little bit short of that initial position I chose, but I think we'll be fine. And I'd prefer to be on top of this rather than firing uphill, because I don't know that they'd even be able to engage from there. Yeah, we're already taking fire. So I'm going to pause, and as we sort of wait for that to play out, I need you guys to adjust your angle inward. Who are you guys? Swordsmen, okay. So everybody but the ranged troops is going to continue forward. Oh great, it's not going to hold that formation. So let's formation lock them again. Here, we'll separate you guys out as group 2. And then we'll grab group 1 again. And we're going to move you pretty much right into their faces. No, we want to go a little bit further than that. Something like that. Okay. So we're taking fire. We're going to start sending it back in just a second. You guys are going to continue to work on your flanking maneuver. And once we get behind them, I think we'll be alright. Here goes our melee troops. We are getting pummeled, though. They did not think very smartly there. They decided to leave their outriders inside this formation, and so their outriders are going to get pinned into the melee combat immediately. Which, yeah, it's all kinds of dumb. Handgunners. I'd like you guys to engage the handgunners. Those are also handgunners. Well, let's just engage everybody we can for now. And then we'll worry about who's fighting who. Let's get you on them as well. Let's get you on these guys. Sure. Just attack, I guess. And then I think I'm going to have you kind of form up a flank here, just in case they decide to head this way. No, I want this spearmen that were back here. There we go. You guys are going to try to push straight through to the swordsman. And you are going to do the same thing over here in forming up another flank, just in case. And then the halberdiers are going to go wherever they need to. So this is going to get ugly. I don't know if their cavalry is going to get out in time. It is, unfortunately. Okay, you got to keep moving. And we're going to need to choose new targets, it looks like. So I'll have you, both of you attack those halberdiers, although that's probably not a great choice. They're going to abandon their mortars, so I don't even need to worry about flanking them. We'll just go straight in here. The spearmen, why don't you join that fight. You can go after them. And let's see, we got some halberdiers there. We are going to want to help them out as best we can, because halberdiers are probably better than everything we have. Let's see, go after them. And then we'll put you two on those guys. And then we'll just kind of sort the rest out. Let's see, let's get you on that. Yeah, I thought they might try that. And I need you to go after somebody. Just help anybody out that you can, really. The halberdiers need to get involved somewhere. Where are we probably the worst off? I would say somewhere on this side. Yeah, let's join that fight. And you try to lump him in with that group and just pin them all down. But with our hero there, I think we'll be okay. Why aren't you selecting? You need to drive them into this melee if you can. We already got their artillery. Oh, we just charged right into that. Didn't seem to do much though. They only got one to drop. Where are they headed? Oh, they're headed that way. Okay, well let's crush these halberdiers then. But yeah, they're going to tear us apart if we let them continue to skirmish us. So we'll run into the back of them. Hopefully that's enough to deal with them. Their artillery is breaking, obviously. Are you guys able to engage them? No, you're not. Okay, so Group 2's got to move up to about there, and that should allow them to engage everybody again. I prefer they fire on the Outriders, because the Outriders are going to give us the most trouble. I'm going to try to bail out some more of these guys. We're doing alright there. Let's head over here. I mean, we're going to take casualties here. We can't catch them. They're just too fast. They're light cavalry. So we're going to come downhill on maybe their whatever they've got going on over here. And then I need the hero to go join this fight. Okay, they're broken. Here, everybody lump into this one now. Okay, shoot at them, please. You shoot at them as well. Let's get you guys firing at them. And I'll put these guys on skirmish mode because at this point the battlefield's going to get a little bit chaotic, and I prefer they kind of worry about their own survival rather than me having to micromanage it. Can you just fight anybody? It doesn't matter who, just kill someone. I don't want you pursuing. You know what, go ahead. Everything else is more or less shored up, so I think we'll be alright. Why don't you cut them off? Because they're not broken yet. Where's my cavalry? There they are. I need you to pursue them. But yeah, this is about over. I think we've got this pretty well wrapped up. Can you go after them? Are you still shooting at the Outriders? I don't think they are. I don't think they're in range, even. Come on. I need you to do something. What's going on here? Why haven't we dealt with these guys yet? And where's my hero at? He was supposed to be fighting him. Oh, they came back. Alright, they're finally breaking. Where is he? Oh, he's in this fight. Okay, well, as long as he's doing something. What are you guys doing? You should be shooting at them. Okay, this flank is completely crushed. Oh, wow. You guys really did them in. Alright, well, we'll leave it at that, I suppose. I think that's more or less the best we can do. We can continue to chase, but it's not going to get us anywhere. Alright, how much loot did we get? Oh wow, 445, that's not bad at all. And we got a potion of toughness too. That's pretty cool. I don't know if we completely crushed them or not. I'm going to take the... I'd like the money, that's quite a bit of money. Yeah, I'm going to take it, even though it's going to hurt our casualty replenishment.
On march!
And so we got the potion of toughness. I'm going to put that on the Emperor, who should be running this army. How do I replace him? Can I replace him? Yeah, here we go. Replace. I want the Emperor.
To strengthen the Empire.
And I'm going to give him the potion of toughness. Alright. So we're going to continue to replenish our army here. I'm going to get to Altdorf just for a little while, because we'll get a little bit better replenishment and it'll help public order even further. But beyond that, I don't know that there's much else we can do. So we'll have to advance the turn, but we are out of time, so I'll do that between episodes. Next episode, we're going to head for Helmgart finally, because we need to continue, getting rid of the successionists, or we're just going to get bogged down in this fight forever. Luckily, the surrounding kingdoms have dealt with the orc issues for the most part, and so there isn't a whole lot for us to worry about outside of them now. Short of this rebellion anyways. But we did, crush them pretty good here. We could try to follow it up, but I don't think they're going to stick around. If they do, we'll go after them, but if not, we'll continue south. So yeah, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Please feel free to share my videos however you guys see fit, and I will see you guys back here for the next part of our Total War Warhammer Empire campaign.